Hi, I'm Steve Richardson, and welcome to my latest video. If you're looking into cloud providers as part of being a more virtual, paperless law firm, then you want to make sure you ask the right questions and get the right answers in order to be in compliance with our rules of professional conduct. Now, whether you're in New Jersey like I am or you're in some other jurisdiction, there are rules on confidentiality and secure communication, that sort of thing. So you want to be sure you choose the right provider. So here are some questions that you should be asking in looking for these providers, whether they be for cloud storage or cloud backup or some kind of cloud based app like Microsoft 365 or Google Workspace or a cloud based case management system like Clio or Practice Panther. So here are some questions you should be asking. First, what's their privacy policy? How discreet are they? How secure are they? What, if anything, are they doing with your data? And so you want to be sure of that. And this is one end user licensing agreement. You don't want to scroll through and click OK. You want to be sure you know exactly what it is. Secondly, you need to ask, who owns the data? It may seem like a silly question, but it isn't. There are some providers that say anything you put on our platform is legally ours. So you have to be very careful about it. And it may not say that outright. There may be some shades of meaning on what they can and can't do with the data, what parts of the data, if not all of it, that they claim they own, because you should be the only owner of the data, not them, not anybody else. And also, you need to ask, how can the data be used by the provider? Now, it's come to light, for example, that the company 23andMe actually is selling their DNA database to research labs. They'd say, hey, we got this huge database of DNA and we'll sell it to you. Your DNA. So find out how they may use any data that's on their platform. And you also want to make sure that if the data is out there, that you can get to it. So, do they have what's called geographic redundancy? So, you know about these server farms and the big buildings with racks and racks of servers. Do they have more than one of them in various locations around the country or around the world? Because we all seen what happened recently with the hurricanes in Florida. Say one of those server farms gets destroyed or severely compromised for a while until repairs are effected, then how do you get to your data? There needs to be redundancy. Those farms, they need to have more than one and they need to synchronize with one another. So if one goes down, the other ones will still provide the data to you. Also, you need to ask, what's their disaster plan? What happens if there's a problem with their servers? We all saw in the news a few months back how a lot of computers got taken down by CloudStrike. So you need to be sure of that. And also, I mentioned in the previous data about the importance of backup. What is their backup policy? Do they uh, have a what's called a 3-2-1 backup procedure where you have three copies? One's the original, one's an on-site backup, and one's an off-site backup, which again goes to the redundancy. So those are some key questions that you should be asking any provider of cloud services that you want to do business with. That you ask those questions and that you get good answers. As you start getting in deep with some of these companies, it can cost a lot of time and money to get out and move to a different platform. So make the right choice the first time. So I hope this gives you some great uh, information, things that you can use, questions you can ask, that you feel more comfortable in shopping around for a cloud provider and ensure that you're doing everything you should in due diligence to make sure you meet your obligations under the ethics rules of your jurisdiction. So if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you've been enjoying content on the channel, be sure to hit subscribe and the bell icon to get notification of new videos. I usually post one once a week. So that's it, and I'll see you in the next video.